Welcome to the Urban Debate 360 on Magic Bricks Now. I'm Faye D'Souza. On 360, we have a power-packed lineup of news that directly affects you. Let's take a look at the top headlines at this hour. The Maharashtra government goes all out to empower the home buyer. The Home Ministry proposes incorporating buyer-friendly law MOFA into the draft rules of the real estate regulator. It could also issue fresh guidelines to police dealing with errant builders. And the battle for Delhi continues. Now, Aam Aadmi Party Supremo Arvind Kejriwal calls Lieutenant Governor Najib Jung a puppet of the Modi government. Dilapidated buildings are being torn down in Bhiwandi after two incidents of building collapses left 16 people dead in the last 3 weeks. The Bhiwandi Nizampura Municipal Corporation gets cracking. It evacuates residents. Residents are asking, where do we go now? And the Cabinet finally puts the spotlight on road safety. It's approved the Motor Vehicle Amendment Bill 2016. Now, this includes 68 sections that will be revised from the existing Motor Vehicles Act. We'll tell you what the impact of these amendments are on your daily commute. Now, the residents of Bangalore, to begin with, are facing a double whammy. While the deluge during the rains exposed the city's lack of preparedness, the demolition drive of the city's civic bodies exposed the corruption in the system. Once again, it's residents who are paying the ultimate price as some of them watch their homes reduced to rubble in front of their own eyes. Anusha Ravi sent us this report.
Nexus of builders, developers and corrupt government officials led to the disappearance of stormwater drains across the city of Bengaluru. Apartments, plots, layouts sprung up in their place. However, today, the common citizen, a tax-paying citizen of the city of Bengaluru, is paying the price for this very nexus. As now, the government has decided to demolish all plots, property and layouts that were allegedly constructed encroaching upon stormwater drains. This move from the government is being appreciated by many, but a thought is not being spared for those dozens of Bengalurians, tax-paying citizens who have lost their house, their dreams, their future.
Well, it's an appalling state of affairs really in the city of Bangalore, where the municipal corporation, the BBMP, has just gone out and begun demolishing homes without notice. And here's the reason that should cause us the most worry. Without notice, which means that these people have not been given a chance to move out of their homes. They have not, more importantly, been given a chance to approach the courts for a stay order. From what we understand, this is being done because the corporation does not want to give these people an opportunity to put a stay on the demolition. These people have bought land from the corporation. They're paying property tax. They have electricity bills. They have water bills. As far as they're concerned, all of their paperwork is in order. The municipal corporation is referring to a map from the 1900s on where the lakes in Bangalore were and where the canals were that connected one lake to another, that drained water from one lake to another. Now, they're attempting to demolish homes, like you're seeing on your screen right now, that obstruct those lakes. Remember, it is the Bangalore Development Authority and the Bangalore Mahanagarapalike that filled up that land and sold it for construction, handed out permissions, got electricity bills, collected property tax, and all of a sudden, overnight, have decided that these buildings must go. The Chief Minister, on the other hand, said the law will take its course because, of course, it is obvious at this point that the nexus between those who built those homes and members of the government who gave out permission has really brought Bangalore to this point. So he said, of course, the guilty will be punished, but in the meantime, the demolition will continue.
Because you have the Bangalore development portfolio, these demolitions are being done on a war footing.
It is a decision of the government.
Sir, but these people as well as the Babus, especially
I am not attacking anybody. Those who violated law and constructed unauthorizedly in the Rajakalwe and in the lakes, those people will be, we are removing them.
They trusted the BBMP and built their house.
What?
They trusted the BBMP and built their house. So how would you hold them responsible?
Whether they are officers or builders or anybody, those who violated the law takes its own course. We are going to take legal actions against them.
Yes, ultimately the home buyers are losers. But the KV tempter, that maxim, Latin maxim on which the law is based, the people should always remember that factor.
So do you think in this scenario, when you look at it as an outsider, in the nexus between builders, developers and officials, that a common man is being made the scapegoat?
Yes, common man is made the scapegoat because they are not fully aware of the law while purchasing the property. That is why these BBMP people, they will try to extract the benefit from the people.
Well, from Bengaluru to Mumbai, after a series of building collapses in Bhiwandi, now the corporation has sped up the eviction of residents from dangerous buildings. In fact, after evicting 500 people from 3 buildings on Tuesday, the civic body on Wednesday went ahead to demolish the 4th building in which 40 families resided. My colleague Disha Shah, who was in Bhiwandi all day, sent us this report.
I'm standing here right now at Hanuman Tekadi in Bhiwandi near Mumbai, where right now you can see just behind me a 35-year-old building is being currently demolished by the Bhiwandi Nizampur Municipal Corporation. In fact, the corporation says that this building has been tagged as in the most dangerous category, and the workers have started demolishing this building from Wednesday morning. In fact, right now also you can see that the workers are ensuring here that the building is demolished in a day's time. In fact, when we spoke to the local residents out here, we came to know that there were close to 40 to 45 families residing in this particular building, and few families moved out after getting eviction notices. But right now you can see that few families preferred here to stay because they say that, the corporation has not given them any alternate accommodation as promised. Right now you can see that all their, home utensils, the kitchen utensils, all the furniture is, they have kept it bang opposite the compound. In fact, you can see right now here there are several residents waiting for the corporation's notice to take them to any sort of night shelters or any other alternate accommodation as promised by the corporation. In fact, when we spoke to the residents, they tell us that none of the civic authorities have come here to rescue them. Only the workers are here demolishing, but they have not been given any alternate accommodation. Other families other 45 families, other families moved to their relatives' place, but these families, they say that they have nowhere else to go, and they are just waiting for the corporation's alternate accommodation. This is Disha Shah reporting for Magic Bricks Now.
Well, Disha also caught up with local corporator Azhar Sheikh from the Congress party, who says the corporation is trying its best to accommodate each and every citizen.
कॉर्पोरेशन ने रात्रि निवास के अंदर इंतजाम किया और यहाँ के अंदर जो शादी हॉल है, फराउन हॉल वगैरह, ऐसे 6-8 शादी हॉल है, उसके अंदर इंतजाम करा हुआ है। और यहाँ से थोड़ा लंबा और होने की वजह से यहाँ से लोग जाते नहीं। और ये बिल्डिंग जो है अभी फिलहाल इसकी बात करें तो यहाँ पे रात में कल 12 बजे ऐसा कुछ लगा के दीवार गिर रही है, तो सारे लोगों ने खाली करके सामने वाले कंपाउंड के अंदर रुके और कुछ लोग चले गए।
On the other hand, is the corporation also maintaining records when it comes to the residents?
तो इस कॉर्पोरेशन उनको पंचनामा बना के देगी। जो जिनके खुद के घर है उनको पूरा पंचनामा, जितना स्क्वायर फीट उनका घर है उतना पंचनामा जिसके नाम पे है, उनकी घर पट्टी वगैरह, वो रिकॉर्ड बनाने का काम भी यहीं चालू है। और जो रेंट वाले हैं वो तो अपना डिपॉजिट लेके चले जाएंगे, और जिनका खुद का है उनका पंचनामा बना के उनको मिल जाएगा। तब बिल्डिंग बनेंगी तो उनके पास रिकॉर्ड रहेगा अपना।
Well, Disha also caught up with homeless residents who say the corporation has done absolutely nothing to provide them with alternate accommodation. They're waiting to get some shelter. I want to remind our viewers that it is raining in Maharashtra. It's the middle of the monsoon. We have people whose homes have either collapsed or they've been moved out of their homes for demolition. They're actually sitting on the streets in front of those homes right now. They have nowhere to go. They have little children, they have older members of their family, and they've received absolutely no help. Listen in.
अभी हमारी कॉर्पोरेशन से यही डिमांड है, हम यही उनको बोलना चाहते हैं कि देखो सारी फैमिलियां, सारी औरतें, इस 45 फैमिली इसमें रहती है, ये सब आज रोड पर सामान लेकर बैठे हैं रात भर से। इनको रहने के लिए तुरंत ताबड़तोड़ इनको जगह देनी चाहिए। ये जिम्मेदारी कारपोरेशन की बनती है।
हम लोग के ऊपर ध्यान देना चाहिए, हम लोग इतने परेशान हैं, हमारा कुछ सहारा करना चाहिए। हम कहाँ जाए?
हम ये सहारे के लिए, बाल बच्चों के लिए हम लोग की छत लिए, वो भी बेघर हो गया। अब जाए तो कहा जाए, खोली लेने के लिए पैसे नहीं हमारे पास में।
बच्चे लोग को स्कूल की तकलीफ हो रही है, रहने की प्रॉब्लम, और हम एक पैर के अपाहिज है। एक बहन मेरी आंख से नहीं देखती, हम लोग को इतनी परेशानी है। वो बहन को हम दूसरी जगह भेजे, कहाँ लेके बैठेंगे
हम लोग रात से यहाँ पे पड़े हैं, ना कोई हम लोग का सहारा है, ना कुछ है। हम लोग किधर जाएंगे? हाँ, और यहाँ वाले कोई सुनवाई नहीं हो रही है, कोई सुन नहीं रहा है और तोड़ रहा है बिल्डिंग हम लोग की। छोटे छोटे बच्चे हैं, जरा ये तो करना चाहिए, कोई मदद करे। ये बिल्डिंग टूटी है, उनको कोई भेजे, कोई कुछ खिलाए। अरे मासूम बच्चों का तो ख्याल रखो तुम लोग, बड़ों को तो छोड़ दो। ये बात ऐसी करना चाहिए ना, कोई समझदारी की बात करने वाला नहीं है।
बगैर डिसीजन के तोड़ दिए हैं, कोई डिसीजन देखे नहीं है, कहाँ से क्या है क्या नहीं है। अभी छोटे छोटे बच्चे बारिश में लेकर परेशान हो जाएंगे हम लोग। FY-BCom में हमने इतना तकलीफ, पावर बिजली कैसे पढ़ूंगा, क्या करूंगा मैं? पानी भी काट दिए, पावर भी काट दिए, कुछ नहीं। अभी हम लोग का जो है गवर्नमेंट से इल्तिजा है कि वो मतलब हमारे को जो रूम है जिनका उनको मतलब गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट दे।
देखिए, ऐसा है कि आप भिवंडी के हो या ठाणा के हो या मुंब्रा के हो, कहाँ से भी हो, आप महाराष्ट्र के नागरिक है, महाराष्ट्र के सिटीजन है। इसके लिए महाराष्ट्र सरकार की जिम्मेदारी बनती है कि आपको जितनी जल्दी हो सके मदद करना। अर्बन डेवलपमेंट डिपार्टमेंट चीफ मिनिस्टर के साथ है और अल्टीमेटली चीफ मिनिस्टर महाराष्ट्र के मुखिया है, उनकी जवाबदारी बनती है और हम वो जवाबदारी से भागने की कोशिश नहीं कर रहे। एक मुद्दा नंबर 1 है, अभी थोड़ा सा सहकार्य आपसे भी होना चाहिए। यदि 200-250 बिल्डिंग्स भिवंडी में यदि खाली करनी पड़ी समझो, तो ये 200 और 250 लोगों को तुरंत भिवंडी के उनके बिल्डिंग के आसपास ही शेल्टर मिलने की बिल्कुल संभावना ही है। ऐसा हो भी नहीं सकता। थोड़ी सी कठिनाई आपने उठानी चाहिए, थोड़ी सी हेल्प गवर्नमेंट ने करनी चाहिए, क्योंकि ये छोटा सा प्रॉब्लम नहीं है।
मॉनिटरी
बिल्कुल होना चाहिए। मैं सहमत हूँ।
कहीं पर जाके भाड़े पे रहना चाहें,
नहीं, मैं सहमत हूँ उससे।
सरकार की तरफ से
मैं बिल्कुल सहमत हूँ सप्रा जी, मैं बिल्कुल सहमत हूँ।
किराए पे जाकर के रह सकते हैं, जहां पर कम से कम किराया इनको भरना पड़े।
अगर आप यहाँ के नागरिक से एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं कि वो अपने जेब से खर्च करके कुछ काम करना चाहिए, रहने सहने का बंदोबस्त करना चाहिए, खाने पीने की चीज़ों का बंदोबस्त करना चाहिए, वो लोग तो पूरी तरह से डिमोलिश हो गए बिल्डिंग के साथ ही।
नहीं, मैंने ऐसा नहीं कहा, मैंने ऐसा नहीं कहा मुमताज जी।
कॉर्पोरेशन से उनको मिलना चाहिए था, वो भी नहीं मिला है। कहा है कि आपने ये कहा है कि उनको भी गवर्नमेंट के साथ में कॉर्पोरेशन करना चाहिए। अब शेल्टर नहीं है, आप बताइए, अगर 200-250 लोग अगर बिल्डिंगें हैं, उनके लिए कोई भी ट्रांजिट कैंप अगर नहीं है यहाँ पर, तो कॉर्पोरेशन के जिम्मेदारों की ये जिम्मेदारी नहीं होती है। जो लोग यहाँ के नागरिकों से चुनाव चुनकर आते हैं, क्या उनकी जिम्मेदारी नहीं बनती है?
नहीं, आपने, मुझे लगता है
हम लोग अपने तौर पे यहाँ जो भी इनको कॉर्पोरेशन मिला है लोकल लेवल पे मिला है साहब।
भैया आपने ठीक तरीके से
यहाँ पर इनको अब तक का जो कॉर्पोरेशन मिला है लोकल लेवल पर मिला है, जो सोशल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है उन्होंने काम किया है। यहाँ पर
जो गवर्नमेंट की पॉलिसी प्रोजेक्ट अफेक्टेड पीपल के लिए है,
एग्जैक्टली
वो प्रोजेक्ट अफेक्टेड पीपल की पॉलिसी इन पे इंप्लीमेंट होनी चाहिए और इनको उस पॉलिसी का फायदा मिलना चाहिए। दिस इज व्हाट आई वुड लाइक टू सजेस्ट to the current government, क्योंकि they have a PAP policy, project affected people. They can be transformed into project affected people, or they can be transformed into a policy of special purpose
है कि हमें तमाम तरह की सुविधा मिलनी चाहिए, मगर यहाँ तो कंडीशन ये है कि खाक हो जाएंगे हम तुमको खबर होने तक।
हाँ, वही सुविधा आपको उसमें मेडिकल की सुविधा मिल सकती है, आपको उसमें रेंट में आर्थिक मदद मिल सकती है,
आप बताइए ना
आपको
कि
उसको खाने के लिए कुछ आपको आर्थिक मदद दे सकते हैं। इस तरह की सुविधा सब दे सकते हैं।
आपकी जिम्मेदार गवर्नमेंट जो है कब तक इनकी मदद करेगी?
आपकी नहीं हमारी, भैया आपकी नहीं हमारी। यासीन जी आपकी नहीं हमारी। यासीन जी मैं आपको पूछना चाहता हूँ, आपका गवर्नमेंट कौन सा है? आप बोलते हैं आपकी गवर्नमेंट, तो आपकी गवर्नमेंट कौन सी है? यह हमारी गवर्नमेंट है। ये आपकी और हमारी मिलकर गवर्नमेंट बनी है। हमारी गवर्नमेंट अलग और आपकी गवर्नमेंट अलग नहीं हो सकती। यू आर अ पार्ट ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट। यू कैनॉट डिस्टिंग्विश योरसेल्फ अवे फ्रॉम द गवर्नमेंट। आई जस्ट वांट टू क्लैरिफाई व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय हमारी गवर्नमेंट।
बातों में माइन्यूटली जाने की जरूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि वो बेचारे रोड पे डिबेट नहीं कर रहे हैं।
मुझे बस यही सुनना है कि आज रात भिवंडी के लोग जिनके बिल्डिंगें गिरे, जिनको इवैक्यूएट किया गया, वो आज रात को कहाँ रह रहे हैं?
9 बजे गिरी है सर, मैं बताना चाहूंगा। हेलो,
यस, बोलिए।
बिल्डिंग 9 बजे गिरी है और वहां पे स्पॉट पे हम लोग पहुंच के कारपोरेशन में फोन करते हैं कि जल्दी जल्दी आपातकालीन दल भेजिए। अगर वहां पे बराबर टाइम पे अगर सुविधा पहुंची होती, टाइम पे लोग पहुंचे होते, आपातकालीन के लोग टाइम पे पहुंचे होते, तो हो सकता है कुछ लोगों की जान बचाई जा सकती थी, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं हुआ। वहां पे 11 से 12 बजे 2 से 3 घंटा लेट नगर पालिका से फायर ब्रिगेड आता है, वहां से आपातकालीन दल के लोग आते हैं, तो उसमें जो बेचारे बचने वाले वो भी नहीं बचे।
अब्दुल वाक जी, आई जस्ट हैव वन रिक्वेस्ट। आप अगर चीफ मिनिस्टर जी से बात कर सकते हैं, देवेंद्र फडणवीस जी से बात कर सकते हैं और उनको बता सकते हैं कि आपने आज शो पे क्या सुना और आपको इन लोगों ने क्या उम्मीद है अभी स्टेट गवर्नमेंट से। My recommendation to you is that these people need to be rehabilitated. Tonight they have no place to stay. Their children have no place to sleep. The larger problems of how we are going to solve this will require a deeper state policy, I accept. It's very complicated, I accept that as well. But just so they have a safe, warm, dry place to sleep in the night, can we appeal to the Chief Minister to solve that problem? क्या आप Chief Minister से बात करके इन लोगों को अनुशासन दे सकते हैं कि आप बात करेंगे चीफ मिनिस्टर जी से?
नहीं, मैं हिंदी में बताना चाहता हूँ।
The member parliament in Bhiwandi is of BJP only.
Go ahead, अब्दुल वाक।
नहीं, वैसे तो महाराष्ट्र में आउट ऑफ 42 तो शिवसेना बीजेपी के है अभी। तो मैं ये बताना चाहता हूँ कि इस कार्यक्रम के बाद
कि इनकी जिम्मेवारी और ज्यादा बन रही है।
हाँ जी, सब
क्योंकि वहां पर एमएलए और एमपी जो हैं वो बीजेपी शिवसेना के हैं, तो उसको तुरंत रिएक्ट करना चाहिए।
हाँ जी, मैं यही कहना चाहता हूँ आपको कि
बताइए क्या करने वाले हैं आप अभी।
जिस प्रकार एक प्रोग्राम होने के बाद मैं तुरंत ठाणे के कलेक्टर से बात करूंगा, भिवंडी निजामपुर म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन के कमिश्नर से बात करूंगा और चीफ मिनिस्टर को भी अवगत करूंगा इस सिचुएशन के बारे में, एंड इनको ये बताऊंगा कि ये क्या हो रहा है और उसके बाद में जो निर्णय लेना है सरकार ले।
But of course, we'll be tracking that story very, very closely to see that those people are looked after and that they're given shelter from the rains right now until the minister or, of course, the state government can find solutions for them to rehabilitate them. Well, moving on to the other big story that's breaking today, it's Advantage home buyer in Maharashtra. At least remember, the real estate regulator and the rules for the real estate regulator is something that the Home Ministry is working on right now. We're expecting those to be out in the next couple of weeks. But there's been a recommendation from a letter coming in that the regulator incorporate provisions of MOFA. Now, this will render the recent state DGP circular asking police to file FIRs against developers null and void. But in its place, home buyers can expect another set of guidelines for the police. Ruchi Deshpande sent us this exclusive report.
We told you here on Magic Bricks now that the Maharashtra government officials are considering combining the remainder rules of Maharashtra Ownership Flats Act or MOFA into the current rules being framed for the new Maharashtra housing regulator. Now, sources from the Maharashtra Home Department tell us that the recommendations to include the remainder of MOFA in the new RERA rules have already reached the Housing Ministry, where they are being considered right now. What's more is that this move, according to the Home Department officials, says that this will empower the consumers against errant builders, give them more teeth so that they are not duped by these builders. But if MOFA and RERA are combined right now, then the current circular which was issued by the Maharashtra Director General of Police that stated that you could go register an FIR and get the builder arrested after certain conditions will be inactive. This means that if MOFA and RERA are combined, this circular will be inactive. It will cease to exist. Currently, remember that these recommendations have only gone from the Maharashtra Home Department to the Maharashtra Housing Department, where they are being considered by the Maharashtra Housing Department, and it will be some time before the MOFA is repealed, which will take at least 2 months, according to what sources told us, and it will take time for the circular to be either repealed or for it to be inactive, and we will keep you updated about it on Magic Bricks now.
We, of course, are keeping a very close eye on the real estate regulator in all of our states. Remember that the state of Haryana is very close to announcing their regulator. So is Maharashtra. We're putting pressure on other states to get their rules ready as quickly as possible. But let's take a look at another very important urban centre, Delhi. And the war for Delhi continues. In another press conference on Wednesday, the Aam Aadmi Party attacked the Lieutenant Governor and called him a puppet of the Modi government. The Aam Aadmi Party government has raised 5 questions for the Lieutenant Governor and has sought answers. Deepa Rana sent us this report.
The standoff between the AAP-led Delhi government as well as the Lieutenant Governor has taken a new turn in the national capital. Today, in a press conference, AAP spokesperson Dilip Pandey attacked the Lieutenant Governor and raised questions as that he is acting on the advice of the Prime Minister. In fact, the Aam Aadmi Party government has also called the Lieutenant Governor a puppet of the Modi government. In fact, the AAP spokesperson has asked direct 5 questions from the Lieutenant Governor pertaining to why the premium bus service which was introduced by the Aam Aadmi Party government in the national capital was rejected by the Lieutenant Governor. Also, a bus lane proposal is still pending with the Lieutenant Governor and has not got a nod yet. Also, the AAP-led AAP spokesperson Dilip Pandey raised questions as to why, being the head of the Delhi Development Authority, the Lieutenant Governor has not asked it to clear a property tax of 1200 crores to the MCDs, despite the fact that MCD workers have not got their dues in time and that their salaries have not been cleared yet. Now, in this ongoing turf war between the Delhi government as well as the Lieutenant Governor, it is now that the citizens have been suffering day after day, despite the fact that the civic amenities and other issues are not being attended to or not being addressed to by the Delhi government.
Well, from Mumbai's pothole-ridden roads to Bangalore's urban planning mess, what is your government doing to fix your city? Here's a wrap of civic issues and problems and matters in your city.
Let's start off with Maximum City, Mumbai. Lord Ganesha, famed remover of obstacles, will probably be the solution to Mumbai potholes. The civic body BMC has now promised to fix potholes within the city by the 21st of August. Areas that are ridden with potholes such as SV Road, NM Joshi Marg, Pedder Road and E. Moses Road will be attended to first. Now, this is the 4th time the BMC has reset its deadline to fix the city. Bengaluru's roads are no different. The civic body BBMP has received flack over a tender shore project on Richmond Road. Students of Sacred Heart Boys High School protested on Tuesday against a pavement which is only 5 meters in width. Their gross business establishments in the vicinity have been given more importance. Work on the project has now been stalled at the moment. Heavy downpour in Rajasthan has brought several districts like Chittorgarh, Balwara and Pali to a near standstill. Now, the rains have already claimed 6 children and an adult's life in the Bamer district. The city of Jodhpur, meanwhile, has also been flooded. The army has been deployed for relief and rescue work. While it pours across the country, waterborne diseases are also on the rise. The state government of West Bengal has woken up to close to 1,584 dengue cases. Now, the health department, along with the CM Mamata Banerjee, has kick-started an awareness drive about the illness. The government is currently undertaking a door-to-door campaign to keep this in check.
Well, let's also take a look at what's making news across the nation. In Prime Minister Narendra Modi's constituency of Varanasi, the levels of the swollen river Ganga continue to rise. In the last 76 hours, there's been an increase of 1.41 meters was recorded, and the river waters reached its highest level on Monday. Heavily affected districts include Allahabad, Sitamarhi, Mirzapur, Ghazipur and Bhalia, all of which are located upstream. As per reports, the Ganga was flowing at 4.814 meters below the danger mark in Allahabad. The continuous rise of water levels poses a threat of floods in low-lying areas in the region. The city's ghats are submerged, affecting connectivity and making life difficult for locals and shopkeepers on those ghats. A teenager was electrocuted in waterlogged Bhiwanipur Road area in Kolkata when he was on his way back home from tuitions. The police say that the teenager was electrocuted when he touched a lamp post in an attempt to balance himself while walking on the waterlogged road. The Supreme Court is likely to pass an order on the plea of the Maharashtra government seeking clarification as to whether a youth below 18 years can participate in the Dahi Handi ritual. A bench of justices will clarify on the participation of minors in the human pyramid formation and whether these formations could be allowed to be above 20 feet high. These pyramids are formed to celebrate Janmashtami in Maharashtra. It's being called the Great Indian Train Robbery. Thieves targeted a Chennai-bound express train that was carrying 342 crore rupees worth of currency meant for the Reserve Bank of India. The boxes were robbed by unidentified people, and the railway police are carrying out further investigations on the case. The Lok Sabha has passed a bill which provides higher compensation in case an employee is injured in an industrial accident and has a provision of a hefty penalty in case of a violation by employers. The Employees Compensation Amendment Act 2016 was passed by voice vote after Labour and Employment Minister Bandaru Dattatreya said that the government was committed to ensure protection of jobs, wages, social security and fair wages to voters. And on the Urban Debate 360, we're inviting viewers to join us in our quest to fix our urban centres. Send us a video telling us what you think should be on the immediate attention and the top priority list of the government. Vinay Tiwari, who's a truck driver, sent us this video from Vasai in Mumbai.
कचरे से काफ़ी सारी प्रॉब्लम है, जैसे बीमारियां पैदा होती है, जैसे बहुत भयानक बीमारी डेंगू है। उसके बाद गवर्नमेंट को मतलब इस पर ध्यान देना चाहिए। उनको मतलब काफ़ी सारी सुधार लाना चाहिए साफ सफाई अभियान में, और इस पर जो कचरा फेंकते हैं उनको फाइन भी लगनी चाहिए। कचरे को लेके सरकार और जनता दोनों जागरूक होनी चाहिए। और मेरा यही सुझाव है कि कचरा रोड पे न फेंका जाए और गवर्नमेंट इस पर ध्यान दी कचरे को।
That's a fair point, that the government must focus on cleanliness. Hopefully the Swachh Bharat campaign will amount to cleaner cities in the future. That's something we're pushing on this channel as well. Just like Vinay, if you'd like to send us a video on what you think should be top priority for the government, our details are flashing on your screens right now. Get in touch. We're here to help with every urban issue that you're facing in any of our cities, whether it's Bangalore, Mumbai, Pune, Ahmedabad, Chennai, Hyderabad, Kolkata, and of course the NCR region. That's the Urban Debate 360. Thank you for watching.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.